You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. It is time for What's in the Box here on the Experience. It's no secret what's in the box today. It is a Spawn collection. I met this really cool guy at the convention we were set up at this weekend, Bedrock City Con, and he had this really beautiful list. I highly recommend this to anyone that's like walking around a con instead of bringing like 20 boxes with you. And it had, he just handed it off. It had his phone number and stuff on it and said, when you get a chance to look at that, you just send me a message and I'll come back over and explain it to you. And it had a giant run of Spawn, including the numbers that no one ever has in their collection, and a bunch of these the mini-series runs that are up here right now. And it even included these super rare, this stuff right here that everybody wants. Cameo, Origin, first full appearance of our good friend, the Gunslinger. So I'm going to get through as much of it as I can today. Please, if you can do some thumbs up, some hearts, some likes, shares, and also, if you can, after the show, you would make me very happy if you would go back and comment on it, because it just really helps us out a lot. You would be my hero. Kenneth's here and Keith's here. Serious, folks. All right. Give us just a second. We're going to do a little bump action, and then we'll come right back to it.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I see Make Two's in the room now. Hello, 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 hello. All right. I would love it if you guys shared your Spawn stories. Like if you have memories of your first experience hanging out with Spawn as a character, whether it was like the movies or the video games or the soundtrack or I don't know, whatever it was. I will tell you the biggest thrill of my Spawn life was going to the Diamond Summit that they had in Las Vegas. That would have been 2018 maybe. And the Todd father came and just in person had with him his original pages where he like sussed out Spawn. So I mean, only maybe $1 million worth of pieces of paper sitting on his table for us to look at. And I just could not even get over it. So I'm still thinking about it today. It's really awesome of him to do such a thing. And maybe there were like many armed guards outside of, where I could see, but it was really neat to see what Spawn started out as. So, all right. Does anybody have any special numbers they are hunting down? Please let me know. I've got all of these runs of things that are up here. I'm going to leave those and start with the harder to get numbers. And also I've got these cool, I'll just leave those guys hanging out. That is the very hard to find. This is the expensive stuff. Everything else is much more reasonable, by the way. But if you're interested in these, they're all beautiful. This is the Spawn number 119. It is the cameo of the Gunslinger. He does not appear on the front cover. The front cover is McFarlane and Capullo. That one is $175. Like those things that I haven't had any of these, I don't think, since we started this store 14 years ago. No one ever gives these up. Also, I have Spawn number 175. This is the Gunslinger's origin. It's much more sexy because it has him on the front and he just double-barreled shot you Pew pew. Now you got 2 holes in your chest. What you gonna do now? That one is $3.50. Get all these expensive ones out the way. And the real big expensive one. This one is Spawn 174, which is the first full appearance of the gunslinger. Capullo cover, super sexy. And that one is $4.50. Just so you don't have a heart attack. If any of those books is something you really, really want, you're thinking to yourself, listen, I need more than like 1 month to be able to pay for such things. I do have layaway. So it's 25% down. And you've got 2 months to pay it all out. So I'm going to skip. This is really a full run, including some newsstand editions of the early numbers. I'm going to skip by those and start at the higher to get. You just want to hang out. Excellent. Make 2. Share your Spawn story. What was your first interaction with Spawn? Let's start at some harder to get numbers here. Okay. Let's start at a nice even number. We're going to start at 75. Should have seen Comics and Collectibles yesterday. They had a 1940s Captain America. What? Woo! Oh, the original movie? Yeah, John Leguizamo, man. That's when I really realized that man had some acting breadth. Because he was a really, really good Violator. Super good. And who was the guy who played Spawn? Was it Michael J. White? Is that right? Am I correct about that? He was also awesome. This is Spawn number 75, and it is just 7. So I'll tell you guys if there's anything wrong with them. Just assume all of them are near mint or somewhere really close. I will tell you if there's anything that I see on them. Pretty much you should say yes to all of them. They're just that hard to find any of these issues right now. Okay, this is Spawn number 76. It has Wanda on the front cover, and that one's 5. Look at them gaze into each other's eyes. Got a first appearance. Caught episodes of the HBO. I said FBO. I've been watching murder shows today. Animated. Love what you saw. Didn't have the access to HBO. Yeah. That one was great. They had great music also that went along with it. Spawn number 77. This is the Capullo McFarlane cover. It is the first appearance of the Archangel, which if you're unfamiliar with the Spawn storyline, Spawn is kind of like one of those characters that finds themselves dead and want to still protect their loved ones, and Wanda is his loved one. So he makes a deal with Melboja, who is their version of Satan, and says, I will do your bidding. I'll be your hell spawn if you help me protect her. And so that's what happens. But so whenever you have like hell kind of characters, you also have heaven characters. And that's when you get Angela, the Redeemer, and Archangel, and some other guys. So this is the first Archangel. That one's 40. Okay, number 78. This one is just $5. He's like disemboweled somebody. Got a nice, like, no detail face, just his glowing eyes. Bates! Hello, my friend. We're up here knocking down issues. I'm going to go like this. Those are all runs up at the top, so if you're interested in runs, let me know. I'm actually going to put these guys up here so I can keep all my stuff in an order. If you see any runs you're interested in, just let me know. 75, 76, 77, 78. Again, if there are numbers that you're hunting for, just let me know and I'll pull them. I'll pull them. Cole, you're my hero. You're my hero. I got your my Glopple gals. I'm ready to have those for our next big show. Not today, because I only have an hour and I'm doing a bunch of spawn, but next time you guys can get Glopple Girl from me. Matt is the creator. Matt, you can share your link if you want to. Okay, spawn number 79 is just $5. That is a lot of blood. So many bloods. Okay, spawn number 80 has Sam and Twitch on the front cover, and that one is also $5. Sam and Twitch are just regular old cops. They're not befuddled by the supernatural at all somehow. They ended up with at least 2 of their own series. This is the original Sam and Twitch series, and then they did Case Files, which is this one right here. Spawn number 81 is $7, doing the classic Shakespeare Hamlet pose. That is $7. Does anyone know the famous line and can quote it correctly? Not the misquoted, often misquoted Hamlet line. Number 82 is $5. There's a lot of cool negative space there you can use for remarks. Spawn number 83. I can't remember this dude's name. Why can't I remember? Brains tell me it's Trevor, but I don't know if that's right. That's $5. A lot of black space. Bad. Okay, I also have number 84 for 8. Stand in the middle of a cool pentagram since he's a baddie. Hey, Zachary. I have, weirdly, multiple copies of that one copy. Okay, I've got number 85. This one is 7. Like really cool, dark cover. It's Jason Wynn. Jason Wynn, that's right. I think Trevor, man. I am so wrong. Satan does make an appearance eventually.
We could show a Glopple Girl on Saturday.
I know. I already said it. I done said it. I just did.
Quietly sitting.
That's Liam sticking his head in. Will be with me on Saturday when we've got tons of other collections we're going to be doing on that day. We got some crazy stuff. Spawn number 86 is $7. Sorry, it has all of this collection has got his own little, like, I think that's what he bought it for back. This, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. This is a single owner collection. So that must have been what he bought it for back in early days. He had to pay 50 cents more than cover, I guess. Number 87 is 8. Just great covers. I wonder how many covers Capullo has done over the years with Spawn. Do I have issue number 50? Hold, please. I do. It's a whole $3. So I've got that for $3 if you're interested in that. I'll put it down here. Yeah, and if you guys are interested in specific issues, you can always just ask and I'll go straight to it. I'm just doing a lot. Favorite artist for Spawn. There haven't been a whole bunch of other ones. Let me see. What do I have? I have got, I think I've seen, is it Anderson? Maybe Sienkiewicz. You guys name some other cover artists? Spawn 88 is 20. We're getting into the really hard ones. Number 89 is 10. So it's you just fill out the form that's scrolling out there around there at the very bottom of the page. Then you just type in the ones that you want here in the comments. So to claim them, all you really need to do is just type in, like for that one, if you wanted Spawn 88, you would say Spawn 88. First, Angela, number 9. Yep, I've got those, Cole. So this is what it costs to be shipped. We ship very inexpensively, only in the United States. So I apologize if you're overseas. We cannot ship to you. It's just too difficult and expensive. If you have an American address, you can have it drop shipped to. We can do that. And then send me a DM. In this case, the DM, you just fill in the form. And then Wednesday is when all of the information will come to you for when to pay. So you can buy from me and all my shows. If you fill out the form, I'll send you some information after the show for all the rest of the shows I do for you. So Angela, number 9. See how many copies I've got here. So for $10, I have got 3 different copies. They all have a little bit of like discoloration right here, just from rubbing against the book in front of it. So you just have to like get your kneaded eraser and erase them. So $10. First appearance of Angela. Kronfeld's here. Yeah, it's okay. You can tell me to hold on to it. You just pay for your bill and say, hold until I tell you that I have a mailbox that it can go into. I'm glad to see you have power. That makes me very happy. How'd you guys fare? Got any trees down? Yeah, just 10 each. $10 each. All right, moving on with numbers. If you guys saw anything you wanted, you claim them by just typing in the exact same thing I called them. Spawn 90 is 10. His face seems to be on fire. Someone needs to tell him. Okay, I'm going to reverse engineer this little pile we did so I can keep them in order. And then start again with what the next numbers are. I should put them up here backwards so it's easier to do this part. Okay. Next. Okay, I've got spawn number 91. That one is 10. It's all wrapped up. Also, do you guys remember? Let's see how long you guys have been around. Do you guys remember when Spawn first got his power? It came with some constraints. Do you remember the constraints? What are the constraints with his power? Number 92 is 10. Explosions, blickety blam. Maybe by Michael Bay. Number 93 is 10. Big mass of souls. Couldn't get him wet and he couldn't eat after midnight. Nope, that's not it. Good try. He's also not dissuaded by bright lights. Number 94 is 10. Mini bat. For anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Jen King. I own Space Cadets Collection and co-own this network. I've been around in the industry for 30 years. Drains his ectoplasm, and if the meter goes down to 0, he goes back to heck. Yep, his soul gets jumped back in. You're right. Preston. All right, this one is number 95. It is the first appearance. This is the first appearance of App and Zab, and they are 25. Steak to the heart, holy water, and garlic. Probably that would work too, honestly. I'll do some recent trivia for you guys. Recently, Spawn had the ability to take over hell, as Satan was no longer there, and Melboja's head's been on a stake for a while. Did he take the job? And if he didn't, who got the job? Number 96 is 20. Bonus points if you know which issue it happened in. Here's a gorgeous, gorgeous cover with Angela on the front. This is 97. That's $30. Correct. Zachary's got it. Nick's got it. Did he immediately regret it? Did he immediately regret it? Yes, he did. $3.50. Dude, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. If you buy anything from me today, I'll try to hide something special in your books. Spawn number 98 is 15. On the gargoyle. All right, another first appearance here. Yes, I do. Naysayers. I was like, wait, make sure I'm getting it right. I do. I actually have number 119, which is actually his cameo also. So cameo is 175. Number 174 is 450. And number 175 is 350. Spawn number 99 is the first appearance of the Heavenly Hosts. That is 15. 141. Let's look. Let's see. 141. Nope, 141 is not in the collection. Sorry, Matt. I do have a local customer. It's really the reason I bought the collection. He's been desperately trying to finish up the entire run. He had 40 copies left he needed to fill, and I got 20 of them in this collection. So really happy for him. So there's just a few numbers that weren't in it, and some of them got claimed for them. Oh, thank you, man. You're the best. Spawn number 100. This one is the Capullo variant, and that one's 35. Word of mouth is so awesome. All right, I'm going to show one more book. Then we're going to take a break so your friends can come and join us, and then I'll keep on going. Okay, so let me show you this last one before our break. This is number 100. It is The Death of Angela, and it's 25. Oh, Lieutenant, I cannot believe you've actually finished a set. That is amazing. All right, we're going to take a quick break and come right back.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it.
You love comic books. You collect comic books. But even if you own a rare, expensive issue, it's still a copy. How would you like to own a piece of comic book history? The actual art pages the comics were made from? Oh no, you say. That's too expensive. Regular people can't afford that stuff. Can they? Nick Ferrucci says yes. Join the founder of Dynamite Entertainment for the original art experience on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. Incredible art at almost unbelievable prices. Does he have some high-dollar pieces for the high rollers? Sure, but Nick always makes sure to find amazing pieces priced for the fledgling collector. You can collect original comic art. The original art experience. Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Part of the experience.
if this is the first time for you to join us on the YouTubes, we would love it if you subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything to do so, and it makes us feel real good inside. Also, liking and sharing is always really lovely. Jason, Spawn 97 was not a newsstand. The newsstands that I have primarily are going to be the early issues. I've got early issue newsstands in this lot. To answer your question, Matt Cole, I have 179, which is the first appearance of War Spawn for $60. He looks like he's ready to battle. Okay, so there's some more covers of number 100 that are out there. This one, I believe, is just the regular McFarlane cover of number 100, and that one is $40. Yeah, Nick and I were just talking about that. Nick has got some amazing prices on original art. Absolutely. That's a Friday night show. If you guys like original art, you should definitely go and watch Nick's show because he has a really great collection. Super good collection. Here is number 100. This is the Magnolia variant, and that one is $30. Another version of 100 is the Miller cover, and that one's $35. Really good Miller. Last cover 100 is the Ashley variant. That one is $40. Sharp is in the house. Okay. Again, for anyone that's joining us, this was a one-owner collection. I bought it from the original owner, collected it back when it first was on the racks, and it's all gorgeous. I have Spawn number 101. It's the epilogue to 100, and that one's 15. Spawn number 102 is 10. All Spawn tonight. Saturday, I'll have a very mixed show. I'll have whatever Spawn doesn't sell. Plus, I've got 2 other collections, really great collections. That includes, you can just peek at some of the stuff that it's going to have in it down there. Number 103 is 10. It still has his original, what he paid for stuff on the front. Back in the day. Number 104 is 10. Trying to think of some more trivia. Angela, despite the fact that she dies in this universe, reappears in some other universe as a specific other character's sister. Does anyone remember? And is still in that universe today. Spawn 105 is 12. Someone's going to know this one. Number 106 is 15. I know it looks like you can just get spawns any old day from this part of the run, but it is not true. Really tough to get these. 107 is 15. If you have any numbers you want to jump to, just like my friend that was after the first appearance of the War Spawn. I'm happy to, you can just like put a number in there. The numbers I have end at like 190 something. Number 108 is 15. Thor's sister in Marvel is correct. You know your stuff. You know your stuff. Spawn number 109 is 15. Look at the shadow play. Really good shadow play. I'm sure Hella was surprised to see Angela show up. Since Hella likes to rule hell, and Angela's from heaven. Spawn number 110 is 15. It just lets you know that, Thor's dad got around, I guess. Number 111 is 15. The 112 is 15. Yeah, fix this. I can put more stuff on the board. And someone earlier asked about Spawn 50. Is $3 too expensive? I do thank you guys for showing up and helping us out. We're a local small business, so you're supporting small business if you purchase. Can't stop hearing Tony Danza from Who's in the Boss yelling Angela. That's right. Number 113 is 20. Number 114 is 25. Number 115 is 15. Look at that tentacle. I don't know where it's coming from. 116 is 15. Shoop! Got beer. Did you bring it out for everybody? Or is that beer? I don't know what it is. It could be flan. What is that, Chip? Number 117 is 20. By the way, if you're ever watching our show and you're like, who in the world is Miss Jen talking to? I can't see that person. It's just because they're on a different platform than you. Like Richard Chip is talking to us out of Facebook. And Zachary is talking to us from YouTube. Anyone else represented today? Do we have any Twitches? Spawn 118 is 20. On my end, I can see everybody. Wow, because I've got power. Number 120 is 20. That's the like hanging upside down guy. Totally put in Spawn's chain. Anyone else have any Spawn trivia? They're hiding. They're going to strike silently. 121 is 20. Does anyone remember what Wanda's daughter's name is? All right, here's the first appearance of Nyx, who becomes She-Spawn, who takes over Hell. This one is number 122, and it is just $40. There are bugs and frogs. Must be a plague coming. Must be a plague. Number 123 is 20. Do I have the Dark Ages Spawn? I might have the Run. Hold, please. I've got the Undead Run, Cygor Run, Godslayer Run. That is a different one. Violator, Blood Feud, Salmon Twitch, Dark Ages. So I have the Dark Ages Run, Naysayers. And it is 1 through 28 at 200. It is an untouched one-person collection. Dark Ages. And based on prices from today. I looked at all the prices today. Spawn number 124 is 20. Yeah, that's a hard set to put together. Number 125 is 20. And if you don't know the daughter's name, maybe you guys can come up with who is Spawn's real name? Who is that? 126 is 20. This is the part of the run where it gets to be 20s, 20s, 20s. Number 127 is 20. She forgot her clothes. Number 128 is 20. Ooh, that's more like a Batman pose right there. $129 is 20. Is Al Simmons correct? What was Al Simmons' job? I mean, before he got killed. Number 130 is 30. Take that down a little fast because there's a big book coming up next. Make room for the big books. We like big books, we cannot lie. How about this one? How about number 131? That's a $150 book. Because, look at that. Newsstand. Newsstand. You're about to run into Newsstandville. We've got a bunch of newsstand here in this batch. This is 132 newsstand for 150. Number 133 newsstand is 200. $134 newsstand is 50. Oh, I can hear a little kiddo out there shopping in the shop. 136 newsstand is 100. Why are the 100 spawns so rare? As the run went on, we went from the 90s when Spawn was super popular to people kind of like pulling back on their money. And it just was a really low print run for almost all of it. For the Sir Mix-a-Lot. There you go. Love me some Sir Mix-a-Lot. Although my favorite song of his is weirdly Buttermilk Biscuits. Spawn number 135 is 75 newsstand. Buttermilk Biscuit. Number 137 is 20. No newsstand. $140 is 20. $144 is 35. Fun fact, back when he still used to work for Todd, I knew Al Simmons. Al Simmons is genuinely Todd McFarlane's childhood best friend. And his best friend's wife is named Wanda. Spawn 146 is 20. Used to work for Todd Toys, and then when they couldn't use Todd Toys as a moniker anymore, McFarlane Toys. See him at San Diego Comic Con all the time in his booth. 147 is 30. I haven't seen him in like maybe 20 years. Don't really know what he's doing now. 148 is 30. $149 is 30. Take these, pull them down, keep them safe. Again, if you are here and you're interested in a specific number, just let me know, and I will pull that for you. I'm happy to do it. Okay, this is number 151. That is a $50 book. $151 is 50. That's a lot of characters there. You got Cygor, Nebulja, Violator, Violator's other form. Wait a minute, how can Violator and the Clown be on the same cover? That's not right. Number 152 is 20. Tough to find in any kind of grade because it's a mostly black cover. Okay, number 153 is 20. Another first appearance for y'all. This is 154, a first appearance of Zira, and she is on the cover. That is 20. Oh, sorry, 40. Zira. Number 155 is 20. Great looking character. $156 is 40. He looks real PO'd. That is a Philip Tan cover. Now we're getting to the cool other people doing covers bit. Number 157, also Philip Tan, is $20. Number 158 is 30. Oh, these little evil buggers look real scary. This is number 159. That one is 20. Kids with glowing eyes are never good, right? Number 160 is 30. $161 is 20. $162 is 35. Here's the first appearance. Just ask the family from Brightburn about glowing eyes. Heck yeah. Number 165 is the first appearance of Mandarin Spawn. It is 75. I guess it's better than the black-eyed kids, the urban legend scary kids that show up. They have black eyes. Saying no, thank you. That seems super scary. Thanks, card. Appreciate it. We're still walking through it. Got a little bit more in the tall numbers, and then I've got runs up here, and I've got some like just books that have got his appearance in them that aren't really from the Spawn run. This is Spawn 167. This is when Haberlin was doing some good art interiors. That one is 25. Ryan Haberlin's doing really awesome stuff right now. He's been doing gallery shows and selling out. That one's 169 is 15. Card Imperial, this is a one-person collection. So this is the original owner. 170 is 15. Thank you. That makes me feel so good. So card. The question I have out that no one's answered yet is Al Simmons, who is Spawn, had a job before, he became undead. What was his original job? This is 15. Spawn 172 is 15. $173 is 15. $176 is 20. I'm trying to figure out who is being gathered up in this big, long, maybe tongue. $177 is 25. Another reminder that if you are on after the show, if you can make a comment on the show itself, it really helps us out a lot. Those daggum algorithms everywhere are just making it hard for us to reach more new cool people. 178 is 15. $180 is 40. $183 is 50. Still Hine and Haberlin. This is a killer book. This might be the most desirable of the high numbers. This is number 185. It's the beginning of Endgame. That one is 200. There you can see his power leaking out of his head. Where does his head go? Number 186 is 25. More Endgame. 187 is 20. 188 is 20. 189 is 35. There is Wilf Portasio cover. 190 is 35. 191 is 35. And Angel's not doing so good. 193 is 65. I don't really think that Sam and Twitch are going to be able to put him in jail. And that is the end of the regular numbers that we have for Spawn. I do have this awesome director's cut Adventures of Spawn for those that are like remembering the old school animated. And that one's just 15. Let me take these down. I'll show you guys the extras that I've got. the 79 back in here. That was the 179 I showed. That was the first appearance of War Spawn. That was 60. And I do have all the early numbers. We started at 75. I have all of the early numbers, including one. I've got newsstands in those numbers. Happy to show you, but we're running close to the end of the show, so I don't want to miss the chance to give you guys the awesome ones. Put my 50 back in here. 50 goes back in. Okay. I'm going to put these guys back. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to show you the cool indie stuff. There's a bunch of runs. Let's look at these cool things. All right. I also have Wizard number 11, which features Spawn. That one is $10. I've got the Spawn insert comic that came in the action figures. That one is $5. I've got Batman Spawn War Devil. That one is $5. And Spawn Batman, that's the Miller one. That one is $6. Spawn Impaler number 1 is $3. I've got Violator versus Bad Rock. Number 1 for $250. Number 2 for $250. Number 3 for $250. And number 4 for $250. These are small scale, like graphic novel style. This is Spawn Blood and Shadows. That one's $10. Spawn the movie is $5. This is early graphic novel Spawn Book 7 called Dead Man's Touch. It's $11. Jason needs the wizard. Got you, friend. Use this one for Jason. Thanks, Jason. You're like the very first call today, if you can believe such things. I appreciate you. Unfortunately, Patrick, I don't know the homage number books either. So the numbers I go up to is like 194. So that kind of sounds like it might be a higher number than what I have. Spawn 8. Graphic novel is 11. Someone did say, Spawn, you're in the last couple of minutes of the show, man. You can always watch the show again and just send me direct messages. Make sure you fill out the form that's scrolling right now so you can do that. Otherwise, there won't be a way to reach me. Book 11 is 11. Spawn Bible number 1 is 4. So Jeffrey and everyone else that's watching, I do have a bunch of numbers, like number 1 all the way through. I'm just missing a couple because they got claimed. And I've got some newsstand also. Here is a catalog from McFarlane Toys from 1997. That's $1. And then I have Spawn Wildcats number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are $3 piece. Got a couple minutes. Anyone have any questions about stuff on the board? Now's the time. I have got the whole run of Spawn Violator. 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, and a number 3. Those are $5 for number 1s. Number 2s are $4, and number 3 is $4. I've got Spawn a Blood Feud. Number 1, 2, and 3. Those are just $3.50 a piece. 220s. Aw, nope, I don't go that high, unfortunately. I wish. Also have Original Run, Sam and Twitch, number 1 through 26. This is a one owner collection for $125. Spawn Dark Ages. This is a one-person collection, 1 through 28 for $200. I've got Spawn Angela, number 1s for $5. I got a couple. Number 2s are $6, and number 3 is $5. Case Files Sam and Twitch, 1 through 25 for $125. You're welcome. Curse of the Spawn 1 through 27 is $125. JD knows all the things. By the way, you might show up to Saturday's show. There might be some, pretty amazing stuff. By the way, Saturday's show is on the Comic Book Shopping Network. I'll send you links if you fill out the form. Spawn the Undead, which is a 1 through 9 run. I think I got some extra numbers in there. Nope, $50. Cygor is a run of 1 through 6 for $40. Spawn Godslayer, which is a run I didn't know even existed, is a 1 through 8 for $75. JD, do we have a show coming on after? Are the geeks coming on? This is Hellspawn series 1 through 15. That one is $200. It ate my time. So we've got a little gap. Are you okay if I do these last couple? We're going to run over a tiny bit. Oh, we already did these. I don't have to go over it all. Woohoo! We've been through all the Spawn except for 1 through 50. You can always send me a message if you're interested in any of those. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and doing trivia. You guys are smarty batardies. I'm always down for you guys doing interactive stuff. So if you ever want to show up, and we used to do trivia all the time where people would just throw trivia up. That was a lot of fun. And I'll try to send you guys freebies if you buy from me. I'll stick it in your stuff. All right, everybody. Thank you. Your link to the forum is at the top of the chat. Keep in mind, we have awesome shows coming on in our Geek Chat. Mog and Mel. Definitely tune in to other really awesome things like Henri's show. He is the most exciting seller on the planet. Definitely come back on Friday to buy from our good friend Nick, who's going to have original art. Thank you guys. Spread the word. Did you have fun tonight? I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
What?